Yep.
Let it rush out for
the whole intro.
I mean, this is solid. Like, we here now.
Yeah.
D&B.
It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Bucknutboyz in the building.
I'll tell you that. But nah,
We about to try to bring something new to the environment, man.
This is gonna be love.
Something new to the environment. Oh!
Yeah. What's up? We bringing it down, man.
What
It's the
it do.
Bucknutboyz. This is what we here to do, man. We about to start something new. Introducing y'all to the Bucknutboyz. That's what we is. That's what we gonna do.
That's it.
So I'm gonna introduce myself first. B&B Tone. That's what we doing, man. I'm from PA. We getting it started. This our first try at this podcast thing, man. I'm gonna introduce my boy to the right. Go ahead, say your piece.
Yeah, I'm Skeen. You
Yeah.
call me Reese, whatever it is.
Y'all know what it is.
AYO_Skeen on Instagram.
Yep, heard that.
You can find me there. From Jersey. Trenton's own, you feel me?
All
I
right.
love it and I hate it here, but
Yeah.
big Bucknut.
Introduce my boy to the left. Go ahead.
Bucknut Toda. What's going on? At Turnpike Toda. You already know what is going on, man. We going down. It's going to be some shit that y'all going to have to bear witness to.
And last but not least, AyoRy. Go ahead, switch your thing.
AyoRy, the Bucknutboyz. AyoRy on Instagram. Underscores between the two.
All right, man. Y'all know we hey man, it's been a long time coming, man. We've been talking about this for a long time, and we finally getting it rolling. So y'all gonna have to bear with us as we go through our trials and
As we
tribulations.
making moves.
y'all gonna get to know who we are, man, because
Y'all
we're
gonna
real
find
transparent.
out as we making moves.
You know, and it's a lot of personality over here. There's two sets of brothers, but we all family. You know what I mean? So we excuse y'all now. Like, pardon us for our younger brothers.
Thank you.
From the
Okay.
Oh, word. That's
All right.
Just pardon us for our younger brothers from
starting
the
like
rip.
that.
I hear
We
that.
starting like
We
that.
just want y'all to
I
know
hear that.
they mean nothing but the best.
So just so we can clear it up for y'all, because I know y'all probably wondering, we got brothers here. These are two brothers.
Me and Skeen.
Then you got brothers here. These are
Whoop,
two
whoop.
brothers. So, shoot,
That's my
how
boys.
game.
long we known each other, boys?
Long enough at this point.
Damn.
How long we known each other?
Shit.
Well
It's
over
what,
10 years.
23?
Well over that.
Yeah, well over that.
Well over that.
Yeah, we going on about.
I ain't had no kids.
It's 2023.
You ain't had none?
I heard that.
None.
Oh, well, there it is.
I
had
one.
I had
kids.
none,
Yeah,
bro.
no kids.
So
That's
well
true.
over 10 years. Well over 10 years.
That's-
Yeah, no kids.
That
And,
make it that
I've had one.
craziness.
Yeah.
That's well over 10
Since
though.
then.
Well over 10. Yeah.
He had one.
It
he had
feels
one.
like I had one
Oh,
with
no.
y'all. No homo. Like in the midst of us.
That's wow.
Yeah. So basically,
Yeah, I'm saying.
what we here to do, we want to bring the podcast. Obviously, y'all see who we support.
Yes,
We got
sir.
Ohio State Buckeyes all over the place.
Buckeye football.
We got jerseys. We got shirts. We
Buckeye football.
We look like we selling the merchandise. But man, so basically what we want to do right now for the first show, introduce y'all to us, which we already did, let y'all know. Next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna let y'all know how we became Buckeye fans to begin with. So
Should I go first? 'Cause
yeah, you the oldest.
Nah,
you
yeah.
the oldest, so
You the oldest.
go ahead, Tim.
All right, well,
Go ahead, rip this story.
That's how
Tim.
we gonna do it.
not because
ahead,
it
bro.
makes sense because me going first fall into his story.
And then he
And
gotta
then I'll
go
go next.
Because it fall
and it's
into
gonna
my
fall
shit.
into his
So,
So
story.
what
yeah.
happened was,
Yeah, I hear
growing up, avid sports fan. My pops. The first thing I fell in love with was the NFL. Disclaimer: I'm a Niner. Go Bosa. So I fell in love with football then, and just sports in general, all type of sports, basketball, baseball. The first sport I really played was baseball, but I just love football and basketball, and I had to find a team. I turned on the channel one day. It's this dude named Eddie George out there running around, looking crazy,
Shout out Eddie.
and the color scheme was raw. I needed a team. Eddie George was like, "What's up?" Bobby Hoying. I remember listening. It was Bobby Hoying, Eddie George. I want to say out there was Terry Glenn was out there.
Mm-hmm.
Sean Springs.
Rest in peace, Terry Glenn.
Yeah, Sean Springs was on that roster. I know Mike Rabel.
He got a whole.
Mm.
Got a
Mike
whole
Rabel
team.
was out there. I know I'm missing people. I'm missing a
all
lot.
good.
Orlando Pace.
They get they go.
Come on, man.
That was our
like
big
so. It was, and I'm still missing people. It was another receiver. Who the other receiver I'm
We
missing?
could go on for.
I said Terry Glenn,
Yeah,
right?
we
going
could
for
go
days.
I said
days
Terry
about
Glenn.
that.
You got
So
Chris
who was
Carter.
the other one?
Right.
Oh no,
Right,
Chris
that's
Carter.
big.
But no, I'm saying
I'm just
94.
saying.
Was
I'm
it
just
David?
saying.
Was it David Boston?
David Boston was there.
Taken.
Huh?
We knew Ted
Ted Ginn,
was.
nah, Ted Ginn came
Ted Ginn
after
was
94.
mine.
Yeah,
Like,
Ted
that
Ginn
was
was.
me. Like,
I think it was David Boston out there with him. But anyway, so it was really Eddie George. We had Bobby Hoying. Like this is like 94, 95. And I fell in love with the tradition, the colors, the players, and I mean I stuck with it. You know, Skeen.
well,
Jumping
being
off
as
that.
though he just told you that I was born in 1990, so that automatically just transitioned to me. I love the colors as well. I mean, it just represented everything I always seen growing up anyway.
Hello.
So it just looked good.
It's the city colors.
Color-wise, it looked good on the field. Like, it just felt right. It was something that you know what I mean? I followed that. I didn't follow them to the Niners. I mean, shit happened. Things happen. But, you know,
You got
I'm an
prime-
Eagle. I
you
just
got
lost
prime-
the Super Bowl. I'm
You
hurt.
got prime Maurice Claret.
But I did get prime Maurice Claret.
Mike Dawson now.
Prime Maurice Claret was crazy. San Antonio
My bad.
Holmes
Yep.
out here snapping,
Big
just acting
nuts, man.
crazy. Like, I loved it. Chris Gamble was my man.
7.
Chris Gamble really was the
My boy
one
said
that
I like
solidified everything for me when it came to
Two-way.
Ohio State
Yeah.
football. I seen Chris Gamble play, and I just knew I wanted to play like that. It was just that simple. I would love to do it, so it was just natural. It's just something that fell into place for me. So, Buckeyes all day.
Tone.
Yeah.
You up?
So, years probably 94, 95. I'm at the house. We got the TV with the 2 clickers. That. So you know it's not color. It's coming in black and white. Hear the announcer all day. The scarlet and gray. The scarlet and gray.
Boy,
Like,
can't
man,
see, boy can't see no
I don't
scarlet.
see no
Boy
color.
gonna see
I see black and white. You see the gray. I see
Boy
black
don't
and
see-
white.
boy don't see no
I
scarlet.
see black and white. So I'm like, man, scarlet and gray. What is that? What is scarlet?
What is-
I know every color of the rainbow. I never heard of scarlet. Went to my boy's house on a Saturday. His name was Dave. Can't remember his last name. I apologize.
Still got a
We
shout
playing.
out there.
We playing the video game. I'm like, man, what time is it? It's around 12 o'clock. Put on the game, man. Let's watch some football. He had a color TV. Nice house, color TV. Turn it on. Boom. I see what scarlet means. I see what scarlet means.
Immediately.
The other thing that really intrigued me is they got on scarlet and gray. Scarlet and gray. What is the green thing on the helmet? Why they got these things on their helmet? That's what intrigued me the whole time. So I was drawn to them from the gate. My favorite player of all time is Eddie George. I received
Respect.
gloves from him.
Respect.
Eddie George played on my favorite team. Disclaimer, since we already did it, I'm a Cowboys fan. That was it, man. I watched them from that day. I couldn't turn the channel. I made sure I knew who was what was doing, what was going on at the time. And it's been Buckeyes ever since, man.
I know who you was looking for.
Bringing me to my little brother
The other receiver.
who had no
Joey
choice.
Galloway.
He
No
can tell
choice.
his story right there.
No choice. No choice. My
Joey
sports teams
Galloway.
is all over the place. So
Joey Galloway.
everybody know they football teams. I'm a Raider fan.
Wow, like
I'm a Yankee fan. So my Red Sox, we're not gonna get
Yeah,
into
we're
that.
not doing
We're
that.
not
Go
gonna
ahead,
do
go
that.
ahead.
We're not
I love
doing
you,
that
bro.
right
God,
now.
go
Yeah,
ahead.
I love you too, but we're not doing
OH.
that.
Ayo.
Anyway, so Cowboy fan, Raider fan, I had no choice. Like I never watched I'm 31, so when I started watching college football, he already knew the game. He had his favorite team. He had all that. I watched NFL before that, MLB, all that, but I didn't really care about college sports. Didn't know much about it. So he just, hey, we're going over here with it. And how old was I? How old do you think I was?
I would say, let's see, you was born in 92.
Mm-hmm.
I started watching in 95.
Like, when was I? So, like,
At least 2000. At a minimum 2000.
Because obviously,
Yeah,
I'm sure I probably chilled with you.
Oh yeah, you watch.
You know what I'm saying?
But when you
I'm
finally
3
locked
years
in,
old or 2,
When you
3
finally
years.
locked in.
yeah,
Like,
when
when
you
I
locked in,
locked
when you
in.
was like 8
Like
on
2000?
the Buckeyes game is on.
So you caught the
It was around
2002
2000.
Around 2000.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you
oh
caught
yeah.
the, you caught the
You caught
02
that.
shit.
Oh, yeah, you caught that.
No, I caught all that.
Yeah.
We actually had a power outage during that game.
It solidified.
You was young, you didn't know. We
I
had a
mean,
power outage,
you know.
and then the game came, like the power cut back on, and we was good. Yeah,
Word.
you didn't know. Yeah.
Word.
You wasn't paying attention.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you wasn't paying
Oh, okay.
attention at that
Well,
time. You was
nah.
too little. You was too
Well, that's
little to
what I'm
understand
saying.
that.
Yeah.
You didn't know.
So I had no choice. He couldn't bring me to the Cowboys. That wasn't gonna happen.
Nah.
He a Cardinals fan, baseball, so I
Trash.
wasn't going over there.
Wrong
Oh,
podcast.
wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Wrong
Hold
one.
on.
Trash.
You got a couple of
My
them, though.
bad.
You got a
Yeah,
couple
my
of them,
Trash.
My bad.
So he couldn't bring me there. So because I didn't watch none of this, he brought me over to the Buckeyes.
As he said, as a real big brother
and-
should.
Yeah.
The least
As
we could do.
far as favorite Buckeyes of all time,
Yeah, that's-
go.
We ain't
That's
there
what I
yet.
want.
You
No,
gotta
hold
hold
up.
on. You gotta
Nah,
hold
we
on.
are there.
Nah,
No,
because
no.
y'all
No,
already
time out.
said
We
y'all.
are
You
there.
said
Okay,
you
yeah,
chose
my
it.
bad, my
You know what I'm
bad.
saying?
I
Y'all
got
did
you.
that.
We're
All
there.
right.
Because I was going to
Thank
ask you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
with
go-
that
we
being
there.
said, like it has changed so many times
There's too many
between
good
like
people.
favorite Buckeyes
Where you at?
because
Too many good folk.
where I'm at right now.
Matter of fact, no. This is what we're going to do. I'm gonna reset real quick. Give me 3. I'm going to go around. Give me your top 3 because I understand the difficulty of naming
Nah, I'm
one.
not gonna. No. We'll get to it.
Oh, you gonna go one?
We'll get to 3. I'm
Oh,
gonna go
oh,
one.
give us your best
I'm
one.
gonna go one. I'm gonna go one.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna go one.
My bad.
So I play receiver myself,
Mhm.
and I'm not even going receiver. I'm going the complete opposite side of the ball.
Woo-hoo.
And this is recent. Chase Young is my
Yeah.
dog.
That's only because he looked like him.
I'll take a modern day. That's modern day.
all.
You got a younger brother.
But like
It's a
I
modern
said,
day.
like
That's
Shout out to Chase Young.
that's
Yeah.
it's changed.
Shout out to the Washington Commanders.
Yeah.
Chase is a
Hey,
dog.
say last-
Chase, we wish you nothing but health and a successful career.
You
Come
say
on
that
back.
right.
Just don't do it when
It
you play
has
in my Niners.
changed.
But
It
go
has
ahead.
changed
Yeah.
so much though. But like when I seen Chase Young play, and I just seen like his motor
Dominance.
and the dominance, and I just
Dominance.
loved it.
Game changer.
You know what I'm saying? But none of that changes the fact that I hate Michigan and Penn State.
Yeah,
so,
we ain't talking about them.
you know what I'm saying?
We ain't talking
So
about
who
them.
cares,
Nah.
really?
We ain't talking about them.
Well, you said yours.
Yeah.
Skeen. You alluded to who might be your favorite
But you
player.
didn't pin it. You didn't
But
pin
you
it.
ain't say he was. I don't know if it's still like you alluded to it in your intro. So I
My
mean,
favorite player.
your favorite
Favorite
Buckeyes
player.
so far.
It is Chris Gamble.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
that's what you alluded to. That's what
It
you
is
alluded to.
Chris
so
And rightfully so. He's
It's
he's
Chris
a dog, bro. Both sides of the ball.
Chris Gamble did everything we needed him to do.
And
Facts,
special
facts.
teams. He played all
although I
three.
think his
Facts.
career was better with
He
the
played
Panthers.
all 3 phases.
It was.
though.
better with the Panthers.
He had all
but-
3 phases
It was
locked down
to
with
me
us, though.
Yeah.
as well.
Offense, defense, and
It got
special
better,
teams. Chris
but
Gamble,
still,
number
what he
7
did
in
for
this
us,
Yeah.
I just felt like watching him play. Yeah,
So now that y'all know a
He
little
doing
bit
both
about
sides
us,
of the ball.
we want to tell y'all about what our tradition is as brothers. This how we connect. If y'all follow us on Instagram, all you gotta do @BuckeyBoys with a Z on the end.
Bucknutboyz.
No.
I'm sorry,
Bucknutboyz.
Bucknutboyz. Don't
He
worry,
about
I'm
to
gonna
send
take
y'all
that
somewhere
out.
else. He
Nah,
wildin'.
I'm gonna take
He
that out.
tweaking.
Bucknutboys with a Z. Don't worry.
Don't take
I'm-
that shit. Don't
I'm
take
gonna
it out.
cut
Let
that
them see
Nah,
us.
cool.
The
So-
hell with
No,
it.
you got to clip it. That's
So
gonna be-
basically, what we
that's
trying to
gonna
do,
be a backflip.
we gonna hit the spring game every year. We went to our first official game last year. If you're on the
Yeah.
Instagram, you can see how it went a little bit.
2-5 double A.
Just a little bit.
I wish
It was
2-5
love.
double A.
That whole
2-5 double A,
trip
baby.
was
2-5 double A.
love.
Man, it's
You
hard.
find it.
25
double
double
A.
A. We was.
It's hard to put it in words how it felt. Pause. But
Thank you.
you know, just being there with the bros,
Lord.
that was enough experience already. But to be able to watch a team that we grew up loving, a team that they had no choice but to grow up in love,
Yeah.
you know,
That's
and
right.
they,
Thank
they
you.
with us,
That's
we
right.
with them.
Right.
Thank you.
It's
Thank you.
family. It's family here. We see family with them. We're Buckeyes to the death. So
That's what?
At
Die
least if
hard.
there's one good decision y'all made for us, it was Buckeye fans.
That's a
At
fact.
least, hey,
listen.
at least we ain't Niners and Cowboy
No,
fans.
no.
I'm not going down for that because
No.
F the Cowboys, but I love the
first and
Niners
foremost.
too.
Yeah. So the next segment we was going into was favorite Buckeyes. We already got that out the way. So
Yeah,
what
for
I
the
want to
most part.
move into to stay on that same subject is your favorite Buckeye today. That's on the team
Right now?
today.
On the team right now?
Rod,
But that's
I'm gonna go
about
with
to
you. No,
be. Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna start with Rod.
This gonna be
Your favorite Buckeye. Don't
Oh,
even worry
Lord.
about
This
that.
gonna be
but
skewed.
I mean,
your favorite Buckeye
This gonna be skewed.
right now.
I mean, that's dude.
Give me one.
Honestly,
Just one.
to
Just
tell
one.
you guys
Yeah.
honest truth.
Just one.
Listen, okay, I'm gonna tell you one, but I'm gonna
Yep.
start off by saying,
Just
off by
one.
saying
Just one.
we
It's a
potentially could
consensus.
all have the same
It's
answer.
a consensus.
I hope so.
Okay?
I
I hope
promise you
so.
it is.
Okay?
I hope so. I hope it's the same
consensus.
person.
I
hope
promise
it's
you
the
it is.
same person.
I promise you.
hope it's
I
the
promise
same-
you.
So,
Yes.
It's.
with
Yes.
that
I
being
promise
said,
you.
with that being
I
said,
promise
Tell
you.
the truth.
with that being said,
Unanimous
I
decision.
hope it's the same person.
I promise you. It's
It's
unanimous.
Marv, and so we're not even gonna ask everybody.
Thank you.
Everybody just gonna look in this camera and just everybody know unanimously.
I wore it today on the sleeve. You feel me?
So
Today.
so it's Marv obviously, and that's for obvious
Yeah.
reasons. One, I mean, he's nasty for starters. Like he's nasty.
The
Two,
boy
because
felt
I play receiver. So Marv isn't the fastest dude in the world now, but he just like when I be playing, I ain't the fastest dude in the world, but somehow I'm always by everybody, right? So I ain't comparing
Ball get
myself to
open.
Marv, so we're not gonna even assume I'm doing that. But with that being said, it's just everything he does, the routes, and you know with me, it's routes. Like
That boy got routes.
Separation.
yeah, it's
yes.
separation,
Yeah,
it's
let me see
routes.
what you
So
got.
I'm running
Hands.
routes. So watching him run routes, and then just to think that like, damn dog, he was probably doing like NFL workouts at like 6 years old.
It's crazy.
Right, you know what I'm
Crazy.
saying?
Yeah.
So it's like
Shout out senior.
I understand
Big
why.
Marv.
I understand why he's the way he
Thank
is.
you.
I understand why he's the dog he
Thank
is.
you. Because
You know
Lord
what I'm
have
saying?
mercy.
And that's
a
Philly's
gift.
own, just so y'all know, both of them. Yeah.
Facts. And,
Both
he,
of them.
and he doesn't shy away from it. Like you know how
He
like sometimes
understands, yeah.
like these big like college
Shout out
receivers or
Corona.
whatever, they got the big name, but then like when they're getting too much press or whatever it is, they shot. He embraces it, and he just shows up week in and week out.
Yeah, he runs.
And everybody and their mom knows that if he didn't get hit dirty in that against Georgia,
Game over.
what?
Game over. We hoisting the trophy.
What?
We hoisting the trophy.
He catching
man.
it. It's a touchdown.
Dog, they couldn't cover. They couldn't cover him.
Oh,
Period.
Yeah. So
Skeen?
you know you on Marv
Are
too.
you
So
conceding?
Marv,
Unanimous decision.
Marv,
Won't even know.
I ain't got nothing to talk. I pointed at the jersey. It's Marvin
It's Marv.
single-handedly
Now hold up.
He's on
You're
the level
not
of
going to finish this.
Jamar
did
Jason.
what he
No,
had
stop.
to do on this team. Marvin Harrison was hands down the best player on the field every game we played. And I'm not just talking about the Buckeyes uniform. I'm talking about every player on that field. Marvin Harrison Jr. was the best player on that field.
That's right.
And you can tell me no other. Because
Was
if you
that
look
the
at
question?
the game, look what he does.
Was that the question? No, I'm asking before I answer.
yeah, I said why.
No.
No, the
What
fa-
was the initial question?
The favorite.
It was your
Buckeye
favorite
right
player
now,
today.
right now.
On this team.
Not the best player on the team, but your favorite.
Favorite.
Okay.
He told you who was the best player on
No,
the team.
but the question was, who's your favorite Buckeye?
He's telling
right?
you why he's the favorite.
No.
He's his favorite because
I'm
he's the
just
best.
asking.
Yeah, yes.
Hands down.
Yeah.
Favorite.
Yeah.
You see this jersey? This is Chris Olave. My dog.
Oh yeah. I love
We
Steve
talking
too.
about this team right now. Marvin Harrison
He's not
Jr.
my favorite player on the team.
Got it.
You could spit
He's
that.
the
They
best
ain't
player
got
on the
nothing to
team.
do
Go
with
ahead.
it.
You can say your
No,
favorite
he's
player.
the best player on the
That's
team.
mine.
We
All
here
right, so
for
then
this
talk
reason.
about it.
Marvin's
Talk about it.
mine.
Go ahead then.
No, I'm saying he's not my favorite.
Okay,
All right, so
who's
who's
your
yours?
favorite? I thought it was unanimous. My
You
fault.
might as well
I
go
did
now.
too.
No, I'm
He's
going
right.
back.
He's the best player on the team.
So who your favorite player on the team?
You can go now because
Go
I'm
ahead.
going back tomorrow. Or you want me to go
everybody
tomorrow?
don't gotta be the same.
I got.
You want me to go?
We all don't gotta be the same.
Oh, okay.
I got one of two.
Okay, go ahead.
I gotta.
Do your thing, 21.
My mind ain't-
Do your thing.
It's still back this year.
Just trade me on. You know.
It's still back this year.
Do what you need to do.
Shit.
Yeah.
Still back this year.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
Cade back too, right?
Kate.
I don't know. Check
Cade
that.
back too.
Yeah.
You can check that.
He
Cade is back.
Yeah,
Oh, Cade is back.
he
Okay.
is.
All right.
He is.
So my favorite player
Yeah.
then is out of them two. My favorite player is either Cade Stover or Still Chambers.
Not mad at you.
That's my favorite player
That's cute.
this year.
Not mad at you.
That's cute.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm going that way.
I
And the
understand.
reason I'm going that way because
to me.
they've gave us so much. They both switched positions.
Mm-hmm.
They both been here gutting it the fuck out when the transfer. Oh, I'm cursing. I'm sorry.
It's
The
okay.
transfer portal is an option.
Mm-hmm.
But they've been here gutting it out. Then they switch positions, and they're producing at a quality level in the second position.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
Cade Stover get busy at tight end.
He does.
I think
Yeah.
he blocked.
One thing I will
And
say.
bro, that's a George
block.
Kittle in my eye. You know how I feel about
Yeah.
George Kittle.
Yeah.
My bad. But like I love Cade Stover and I love how Still Chambers play being that linebacker who used to be a running back, bro.
Hey, he said,
Yeah.
"Why
He
you say
was.
my bad?"
Yeah. One thing I will say
I
though.
might have said something that was a little I don't know. It just felt like I might have
One thing I will say, I think we are the school with the best transition as far as taking a player who was something and switching them over to something
else.
something new. I think we're the
That's 'cause-
best at that.
That's what happens when you.
We look at
coaching.
players, we look at certain players, right?
It's
And
the
not,
coaching.
That's what happens when
and
you
we
have
go
good
and we
coaching.
get mad like this year. Who do y'all think this year we got mad at the most?
Denzel Burke.
Denzel Burke.
Go look at what he was.
Denzel Burke.
Go look at what he was before he
Right,
came to the
right.
Buckeyes.
Easily
He was
Denzel
a wide
Burke.
receiver in high school.
Easily
He was a
Denzel
wide
Burke.
receiver. Granted, he did both. He was
But
a
nah,
wide
but
receiver.
he gave us a lot of promise.
What
freshman
really
year, bro.
tapped
That's
my
the
high
The issue
was him
is,
He
changing
gave us
his
a lot of
number
promise, bro.
mid-season
but yo.
Yeah,
Also,
yeah,
what you got to understand
and still
is
getting cooked.
who. So
I
he gave
got
us a lot
problems
of promise freshman year. Look who he was with.
Yeah,
His freshman. You know what I'm
saying
saying?
Of course.
Yeah. So like,
understand
it's
I'm not
tough.
too
Like,
mad. Yeah.
That's not it for me.
He
It's
covering-
changing your number mid-season
Mid-season.
and still getting
He
work.
act like we wouldn't.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
He act like we wouldn't figure it out.
thought I wouldn't notice.
Yeah.
You had like your name changed on the back of your jersey.
Yeah, he thought we wouldn't notice it. We all looking like, wait, who is number
Right.
10?
It was still
He
you.
wasn't there.
He actually stood out more.
Yeah,
He stood
because
out
now
more
we
with
looking.
that.
Who is that?
He stood out more.
That
He's
ain't
better than that.
That ain't who
By
He
the
I
way.
stood out more.
That's,
He's better
I
than
expect more from him. That's what really
He's
pisses
better
me
than
off.
that.
Ohio
Supposed to be
State.
All-American.
And you
Expects
playing
more.
cornerback. That's the position I
You're
love to
All-American.
death.
Yeah.
So I just expect more from you.
Yes.
I would expect more from myself.
What's on the? You
So-
got something next, or you need to
Oh, no,
freestyle?
no.
Or what's
We-
next?
We're next, but
Shout
if you
out
want to
F-Bar.
freestyle, we can throw
Nah,
that.
go ahead.
We're still good. So obviously we talked about all the good stuff,
Mhm.
right? Talked about our, why we are what we are,
Why we here?
who we are,
Here we
our,
go.
our favorites.
oh boy.
We gotta throw in the monkey wrench.
Here we
you
go.
know, it's the
What you want?
lows.
Here we go.
It's the lows. The low time of last year.
Oh,
Can I just say this?
my
off the
God.
top, off the
if
low?
this ain't unanimous,
Now, see, I ain't
The
going off the
lows.
unanimous low.
So here's the thing. So
I
here's
got
the
a
thing.
I got a major level.
You can
No,
go.
I
You can
got-
go.
I got a
Hold on. Here you go.
I got a low.
You
I
can
got
go.
super low.
We can go low player.
No,
I'm
I'm
going-
not. I'm going low staff.
I'm going low.
Hold
I'm
on.
dead ass.
Hold
I'm
on.
going low.
Stop.
What?
We can go low player.
Okay.
We can go low on coaching,
That's where I'm at.
or we can
Hello.
go.
Hello.
We can go low on
Hello.
expectation.
I mean, okay.
Expectations.
Oh, I know my expectation that I got a
All right.
super low.
All right, go ahead.
Hold on.
I kick it off.
Go ahead.
So it depends. Where are you going?
Boy, I'm in
Player, coach, or expectation?
It's coach and expectation, but like it's expectation with coaching, and you'll understand why I'm saying that in a second.
Then go ahead. Speak
All
your
right.
piece.
So obviously, like everyone, we're not going to get into that, but the loss to Michigan sucks, whatever. But so mine was against
We
Georgia,
ain't gonna get into
and this
that.
is what my problem was, right?
Sorry.
My problem was
Low.
he has 0 for 4 or it was either 0 for 4 or 0 for 5. I forget. It either when he missed that field goal against Georgia, it made him 0 for 5, or he was 0 for 5
From
missed
over
that
50.
0 for 6.
From plus 50.
So 50 plus, my man has never made a field goal, right?
You don't put him in.
Right? No. So okay, cool. I don't blame him for this. I do not
not
blame him for this. Yeah, like I'm not crucifying him.
I know what you're saying.
Here's my issue. First down after Stroud run. First down. Okay. If I might have my plays mixed up.
That's fine.
But
it don't even
first
matter.
down, I want to say it was a handoff. They just got stuffed. Whatever. Second down, they did some nut ass play action, John. Like
they got
whatever
timid.
it was. Yeah, right.
They settled.
And then third down, they did some bullshit.
Time management was trash.
And then third down, they did some nutty shit. All right, so all they had to do to me, which I'm sure y'all will agree with, everybody else will agree with, bro. First of all, they still had. Was it 2 timeouts? Listen, they had at least one.
Play football.
They had at least one. I forget if it was 1 or 2, but bro, you had just hand the ball off. Hand the ball off. They went nowhere. So when they got the first down, they were already at. I think it was like 50. When they got the first down, it was 52. Yeah. I think they might have got 2 yards, and they went to 50.
Good position.
And they went to 50, right? So I just don't understand how the coaching just. Like, how do you just settle with that?
Me, just to piggyback off what Rod's saying, and it's no slight at Coach Day. I got nothing but respect for Coach Day. I love what Coach Day's been doing. I love the staff that he's assembled.
Oh, hold on. Cut him off real quick. I love Coach Day, too. This ain't no shout out Coach Day. Yeah, it's just...
Shout out Coach Day.
Yeah, shout out Coach Day. It's just that game I'm talking about.
No, it's more than one. It's more than...
No, yeah. I'm just saying as far as what I was saying.
Coach Day gonna get this work.
Yeah, I got you.
He gonna get this work. It ain't about me. He gonna get this work.
Work.
Well, yeah, we're not here to spare feelings either.
He gonna get this work.
No. Our own or theirs.
It's time where... Coach, I don't know where he end up or where he go during the game, but he do not be on the sideline. Like, he be somewhere else with his decision making on some crucial plays in big games. Like, because honestly, it happens in the blowouts too, but we just ignore it because it's a comfortable win coming.
Yeah.
But it'd be some like mind-boggling decisions that we'll sit there and be like, why would you call that?
Yeah. That's a fact.
But when they come to the big games, Coach, it seems like sometimes you wither. Like you just curl up in this little cocoon sometime and just be mad methodical, or like you just pussyfoot around getting the job done.
To go on to that, what I think might happen is he goes back to scheming. You know, the 15 plays.
Or you get an offensive coordinator.
But you gotta stop doing that. Like,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Or you get an offensive coordinator.
At some point, you just notice the game.
Hold on, what
right?
Coach OC now?
Yes.
Coach OC now. First off, let's stop acting weird.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Let's stop acting weird. It's Coach OC now.
Shout out.
Yeah. All right.
Shout out.
Because he's the best recruiter on the trail.
That's right.
Shout out.
He best be.
First off, BH. Coach
Shout
BH.
out.
Let's give a shout out to Coach Hartline.
I remember watching him.
But we watched Coach
Watching
Hartline.
Why are you
him.
wide open? It's
Right.
Brian
Watching
Hartline.
him.
And you watched it.
It's
Coach
hard
watching
you
him.
watched it and you see why he was wide open.
Then I
Coach
watched him
BH.
at Miami.
Boy be running
when he
routes.
went to the Dolphins.
Boy be running routes.
How was he still open?
Because he be running routes.
Coach
So
Day.
you think I'm not going to sit here and go to this coach who I seen?
Right.
Coach Day.
Right.
feel me?
Let Coach
He know
BH
this game.
have some input
At least
on
it
these
just let
calls. He is first off, he's drawing up these routes.
Please.
He's developing these receivers. He know what they can do.
And he's been there.
That's my problem.
At the highest level.
allow
He's been there at the highest level.
Coach BH to have input on this play calling.
never.
Coach Alfred already gonna have the
should
running
never.
backs running.
That's my problem.
Coach TA got the running backs running.
You should never. You
Day,
understand me?
Coach Day,
Yeah.
Never.
be a head coach. Like just
Like it's
spread your love
Oh, wow.
around. Like
Never.
spread that motivation.
Bro, we should
and
never.
let those that you brought into our organization do what they do in their respective situations. That's it. Trust Coach BH. Trust Coach Tony.
Brother.
Yeah, so the low for last year, if I had to pick a player, it's definitely Denzel. Unfortunately, he didn't do the things he got a pick here and there, but no. We need to see more from you. You had high expectations coming in. The worst thing that ever happened last season, you have an 18-point lead against Georgia.
Brava!
18-point lead. I look back and I see Tommy Eichenberg chasing the fastest wide receiver on Georgia down the middle of the field. Why are we in man-to-man when it's an 18-point lead? That's what sparked it. If you go back and take a look at that game,
We're up 18.
we're
There's
up
no
18,
reason for us to lose
and I
this
see
game.
Tommy 7 yards behind a wide receiver, wondering what type of defense
What are we doing?
What are we in? What are we
What
in
are
that
we
Tommy is following the fastest
He
man?
should never.
He wasn't in the zone because he wasn't backpedaling. He was
No.
chasing.
Hey,
He was chasing him down, and
Why?
it was the worst decision we made. And that
And
definitely
You
definitely
overthink.
got the ball rolling for Georgia. They knew how to expose us at that point. We couldn't make the right adjustments at the right time. 18-point lead is terrible, man. To lose that, playing man-to-man defense, well, that's gonna always sit with me because I'm still gonna be upset about that, even leading into the next year.
I'm just trying to get
Sick.
past
what?
the indiscretions. You know, like
No.
it was a valiant effort. I mean, for us to
we got lucky
we
to squeak
fought.
in.
for us to get lucky to get in there.
We got in,
I mean, we should have won the game,
and we fought. We should have won that game.
but we didn't. So now
No, we didn't.
Because
But
I feel like if we win that game,
I'm moving on.
we are national.
we blow the
champs.
doors off of TCU.
Yeah, I'm moving on.
Anyone was, but whoever won was.
I don't think
blowing
they
the doors
have.
off TCU.
I don't think they have enough. TCU had enough for us.
Everyone was blowing the doors off TCU.
I mean, that Michigan TCU game, okay, fine. You know, they score a million points. I don't think that was enough. So they didn't show me enough. I really wish we played
Again.
Michigan again.
Yes,
I
wanted to see Michigan
That was the win.
because Michigan punched on us.
Yeah. I wish we would have played Michigan again.
Michigan punched
A
on
whole
us.
different game.
And I hate that statement.
Yeah, they on
Because
a 2-year run.
They
had
back to
what?
back
Yeah, that's
10.
had
hey.
what, like 10 straight years?
And now
Hey, well, hey, it is what
they
it
back
is.
to back right now,
Now they-
and I don't
It
like
is
it.
what-
I'm
do
uncomfortable
something
with
about it.
that.
Do something about it.
I hope they do.
Do something about
I
it.
hope we
You
do.
should.
You know what I'm saying?
I hope we
Do
do.
something about
You
it.
should.
I'm
Right?
praying we
Like,
do.
Do something about it.
We have to.
It's that simple. Do
We have
something
to.
about it.
We cannot let them. They already are still in the lead in this God-forsaking rivalry.
And
The best
Harbaugh was down
rivalry.
bad. Harbaugh, lost
Harbaugh
4 or
was
5?
down
Oh, he was
bad.
no more
He
loss
didn't
away than they
win
was going to get rid of
none.
Bull.
And
Yeah, they were talking
Yeah,
about
they was
getting
going to
rid
get
of
rid
him.
of him.
he was gone.
Mm-hmm.
He was gone.
Now he
We-
wins 2 back-to-back.
2 back-to-back.
Now
we
you're the best coach ever.
We got to get
Right.
right.
Now he's lined up for NFL jobs.
Right, exactly.
We have to get right though.
Loses
Like,
to TCU.
the
Gets their head
team
kicked
got to
in.
get right.
Hey, loses
Right.
to TCU. Get their head kicked
They ain't worried
in by
about it though
Georgia.
because they
Yeah.
beat us.
That game was over in the first.
They beat us.
The game was over at the coin
This
toss.
is one thing he never did.
Was beat us. He
Why
was
he
0
got
for
here?
4, I think. If I'm not mistaken, he was 0 for 4.
They could not beat us, and then now they did back to back. So right now, he's
Yeah,
safe.
so now he's the man.
Right now he's safe.
Now he's
It
the
is
man.
what it is.
And whatever, right?
But-
rightfully so, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, you can't get your.
I'm
you
not
can't
going-
lose to TCU though.
No.
I
You
mean,
can't
no.
lose to TCU
Yeah, no, heck no.
because
No,
you and
shouldn't.
I, and the viewer, everybody else,
we
the viewers, they
lose
know
to
we
TCU?
would've kicked TCU's head in
If we lose to TCU though,
we
We
wouldn't lose
wouldn't
to
have
TCU.
lost. We wouldn't have
no.
lost.
We wouldn't
But
lose
this
to
is what I'm
TCU.
saying. Do you know how magnified that would be for
That-
us?
That game.
To
I was
lose to them?
pissed. I was pissed that we got the 4 seed. I wanted to
I
play
wanted
Michigan.
to play Michigan again.
I wanted another.
I wanted it to be us right
Yeah,
here,
I
right
wanted
now.
Michigan.
Let TCU go play Georgia outside.
Oh, all right.
Let
Say
TCU go play Georgia. Let us play Michigan.
Yeah,
again.
that's what I wanted.
Let's run this back.
I mean,
Yeah.
it didn't matter. Georgia would have did TCU the same exact way in the
That's
first. If they
fine.
played them
I'd
in the
rather
first
play-
game than the
Yeah.
championship.
they would have
It would
smoked
have been the
us.
same
Our
way.
game,
so.
our game against Georgia was obviously the
championship.
If
It was
we-
national- yeah, that was
I
national.
feel like if we would have played Michigan though in that first game, I feel like we was gonna win it.
We're
And
gonna
then
win it.
taking that momentum from beating them after they just beat us, whooped
Marv,
us,
Marv would have did that
Taking
worse
that
than he was doing
to the
Georgia.
championship game against Georgia.
My thing is this. with
I
that
feel
game.
like our execution in that game
Our offense did
would have
everything
been
we needed to do.
yeah.
We
top
gave
tier.
up too many points.
The low point.
oh
was the defense.
100%.
Well, yeah, that's facts.
100%.
Yeah,
We
that's
gave
facts.
up.
We
way too
scored
many points this
41.
year.
Facts.
We scored 41 points.
They
Yeah, we
were
did.
up 18 and ran.
We
man
gave up
scored
way too
41
many
points.
We gave up way
Yeah,
too many
right,
points
man.
all year
Playing
round.
the man defense.
We
Two
scored
safeties
41
playing
points.
the
At
hash
that,
marks.
at that point, you just play
And the
zone
inside.
and let them chip away.
It's
and run the
nothing you can
clock.
say to my offense if we put up 41.
Hell no.
Nah.
Hell no. You better not speak to the
Nah.
offense.
It
nothing
ain't
to
on
say to
them.
the offense.
That's all I'm saying.
It ain't
Hell
on
no.
them.
Hell no.
It
That's
ain't.
all I'm saying.
They put up
So-
41. It ain't on them.
So
That's
that-
on the defense.
Obviously, we didn't exceed expectations. We had a team who should have won a championship.
That's a fact.
We had a
Especially
championship.
when you see how it played out.
Right.
You
You
know what
had
I'm
a
saying?
championship
Yeah.
defense. You had even with the the lack of D-backs and things of that nature, you still had a championship defense. You had a championship defensive line. Michael Hall started acting crazy.
Mm-hmm. Got
He
to
did.
5-3.
Fact.
Offensive line, you already know how that stands. We got six.
Offensive line.
We got six
Oh,
NFL
man.
current
We
NFL
just, We
players.
just throw them in the league. We throw O-line in the league.
You got up 3 running backs because Dallin
You go
came
to the
through and
NFL.
started
You go
acting
to the
crazy
We
at
throw
the
him in
end.
the league.
Go to the NFL.
Wide receivers,
Shout out to number 5, too.
you already know what the wide receivers do from Ohio State. We don't even we can,
You.
that's for a whole nother segment
You.
to talk about.
Well, just
Wide
wait.
receiver, you.
Just wait until I
That's
start
what I'm
talking about Garrett.
That's what I'm saying. To
And
talk
Chris,
about them wide
just
receivers,
Wide receiver, you.
Crazy work.
Wait.
Crazy work.
Yeah.
but the expectation
Crazy work.
is to always win a championship.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what happens
With
when you're
Tressel,
great.
with Day, with whoever we have, with Urban, it's always
Win a chip.
championship.
Going off topic a little bit. Off script, should I say. Come next year, we're adding the 2 Pac-12 teams to the conference.
And
Yeah.
USC, UCLA, just in case
And-
y'all don't know. You know what I mean? They'll be coming into the conference. My first question pertaining to that is, do y'all feel we should disband the divisions? Because me, myself, I feel like we should do away with the
and
division.
just do one full.
And just-
Yeah, because
especially
Too
when they
many
got
the
teams.
way the
there's
divisions,
a lot of
but the
teams
way
up.
the divisions,
We
a
can
lot of teams.
reshuffle it.
but the way the divisions are set up is not fair.
We can
in my
shuffle it
eyes
again.
as a fan.
Well, because the other side of the
They put
division-
all the
We-
teams
the
on
other
this
side,
side.
we're
It's
on
terrible.
one side.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
put all the teams
No,
on
no,
one
The
side.
West is trash,
No,
bro.
no, no. I want Michigan.
That's where they're gonna
I
go.
want
The only
Michigan
team
on
we
the other
worried about
side.
is
Yes,
Michigan.
but we still
I
got.
want them on the other
And
side.
then my thing, this is my thing. We
I
have
want
to do.
them here. I
I
want
feel
them
we
played
should have to do something different.
Oh
with
no,
the
we ain't got no
Michigan game.
choice but to play them. But
I
want
don't
them on
think
the
we
other
should play
side.
Michigan. It shouldn't be the last game of the season no more. I just don't feel like it should be that no more. Like it should be the game whenever
For the
we
chip.
play,
For the chip.
but we should have a chance to play for the conference title.
We should.
Like
That's
we
why they gotta
earned
be on
that.
the
as
other
Michigan versus Ohio State in a championship.
In the
Big Ten
conference
championship
match,
That's
What?
what it's.
That'd be
should
fire.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's
That'd be
what-
fire. I would love it. That's why I said I want them
I'm
on the
with
other
that.
side.
I'm fine with that.
That's
I want them on the other
Really
side.
good.
Yeah.
If we on separate sides in the division,
That's what it should
like
be.
in the
But that's why.
conference.
But that's why. But also, it don't even matter about separate sides. That's why he's saying, how about just get rid of it?
Get rid of the
I mean,
division.
I hear what he's
Pull
saying.
up the,
Because yo, bro,
my thing is-
bro, if they just got rid of
Pull
it,
up
we
all
would
the
meet
teams.
them every single year for the most part.
Yeah,
Right,
think
because
about it, which is
because
awesome.
in the Big Ten, you think about how many teams, powerhouse teams, that make it to the playoffs. It's really us, Michigan,
Penn State.
and Penn State.
That's it. That's the
And,
three
and
that's
Penn
gonna really
State is
have a
probably
chance.
the bottom. Purdue made it. But
But that's
look
not.
what happened
We're not
to
doing
Purdue.
that. We're not doing that.
Yeah,
Purdue.
look what happened to
We're
Purdue.
not doing
No,
that
we're
with
not.
y'all.
No.
Yeah, right.
Go Boilers Maker somewhere else.
No, we're not.
We're
we're
not
not
They
doing
was
that.
good with Drew Brees, and
We're
that
not-
was it.
we're not doing
that
that.
was
Yeah,
it.
that was
That was
30
it.
years ago.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
Us,
Anyway,
us, the team up north, Penn State.
That's it. That's top three. That's
That's
top
the
three.
and we all in the same division right now, which is my point that I'm making.
Yeah,
The
if you're
top
gonna
three
separate-
teams in the conference is in the same division.
Yeah, if you're
Two
gonna do-
teams are getting that short end of the stick off that
Yeah.
alone.
And not for nothing.
If you're gonna do
usually
East
them
and West
other two
division-
teams, but
Because here, we got it here. We got Michigan, Ohio State, Penn State.
And Michigan State.
But those
Right.
are those are just the top.
But
those
then
are just the
Michigan
top
State,
three.
though, they beat the other team at the
If you,
top.
Right.
If you go to the
them
West,
four
right.
teams are better than every team in the West, though.
yeah,
That's
right,
the point.
right. The record,
Yes.
the record shows.
That's the
The
point.
record shows.
Yeah.
If you go to the West, the top three are Purdue,
Iowa.
Hot
Illinois,
dog water, hot dog
Iowa.
water.
all
Yeah,
those
like-
teams.
Right.
All those teams have 3
We're not doing
losses.
that.
No one
At
in
least
trash.
3 losses.
You're not doing
Yeah,
that.
bro.
They need to do something with that.
Bro.
Especially adding these two teams.
Figure it
You
out.
adding two
I
Get rid of
teams.
it.
I
Get
say
rid of
just
it.
drop the divisions and just have a top to bottom conference. And the top 2 teams
I'm okay with that.
play for the conference
Facts.
championship.
I'm okay with
Facts.
that.
That's my take
I'm okay
on
with
it.
that,
Yeah,
though.
yeah, that's
Facts.
Bucknuts around the world, Bucknut fans, Ohio State fans, let us know how you feel about that. I feel
I'm
like
okay
we
with
should
that, though.
disband the divisions.
That's a
16.
That's a
And
30
I,
game season.
and I think that
Because we had 16
the game
teams
should not
then.
be the
'Cause it's
last
14
regular
now, we had
season game for
16.
them teams.
Once they join,
It
we had
hinders
16.
both teams'
Gotta
chances.
play
Yeah,
all
but
of
the
them.
bottom-
Like,
the
well, not
bottom-
all
the
of them,
bottom-
but we gotta play
Yo,
these
the bottom
games.
9 or 10 are just pure
The
trash.
conference,
truck
the
juice.
conference is trash if us
Talk shit.
and the
Right,
team
that's
up
what I'm
north
saying, like-
is not popping. If the team up north is not matching our energy,
Oh,
then
yeah,
9 times out of 10,
Then
our
the conference is
trash.
in the
Yeah,
bottom.
it's trash, yeah.
Then they looking like, oh, Big
Yeah, I
Ten
hate
don't belong
Michigan, but I
nowhere.
like when Michigan's
I
decent.
love to see
Like, I like when
Michigan playing
Michigan's
ball
good,
because
yeah.
that helps us.
Yeah, exactly.
Drop the division.
We gotta beat them.
And
That's
I
all.
love when we kick their heads in, but
and we
We
can't
have
be
to
the
beat
last
them,
game
but I
of the
love to
season.
see when they're winning
facts,
games
facts.
Can't be the last
because
game
that
of the
helps
season.
us if we beat
Facts.
them.
Now when we beat,
It's over.
Now we beat them. Now it's like,
I was
yeah,
gonna cuss, but
Matter of
yeah,
fact,
don't do that.
Matter of fact, I
Sorry.
retract. The only way I'm gonna say it's really kind of gonna be cool because they already agreed to expand the playoffs.
Of
Yeah,
course,
that
of
they
course,
did.
yeah.
all right,
So-
hold on. We're gonna just do a side joke real quick about that expanding the playoffs. How do y'all feel about that?
I like
Me
it.
personally, like obviously you like it for when
I like
like it inconveniences us because you know that we can
I'll
we can
tell you
hold
why
on.
I like it.
You
Yeah,
know
go
we
ahead,
can
go ahead.
every year.
Yeah, yeah.
It doesn't matter what seed we are. If we can get in the top 8, what they're going to 8, right?
Up to four.
If
No,
we
they're
get
going
in-
to
the
It's
12?
8. It's 12.
12.
Yeah, it's
All right,
12.
so if we get if we can get the if we can get the 12, you already know we can compete with anybody all the time because
Oh,
our offense is
yeah,
always
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah.
But
No,
with that
the
being
top
said,
12, the,
with that being said,
AP
can you
poll
imagine?
at the end of the year?
Tone,
Top 12.
can you imagine if Georgia, which was the 1 seed this year,
Right.
played whoever the hell would have been the 12 seed?
No, they wouldn't have did that. The top 4 teams gonna get a bye.
Right. Top 4 get
Top
a bye.
4 get a bye.
The bottom 8 play.
Yeah,
and then
then
it's
you
4-4.
go. Top
And
4
then-
get a bye.
Yeah, exactly. Top
So
4. So
8 ain't gonna play. I mean, 1 ain't gonna play 12.
So everyone
So
who was
one's
in the
gonna play. One's gonna play the
The winner-
lowest
eight.
seed.
One
yes.
play
The lowest-
essentially 8.
Still, it's the same thing, bro.
It's
Okay,
the same
so
thing.
who the hell was the 8 seed this
We
year?
about to look it up
Bring
right
that
now.
up. Georgia would have put up
That's
the
200, bro.
8 seed
200.
is
That's
Washington.
not the point,
200.
bro.
Georgia
out of
could be these
300
XFL
hold on, but hear
teams.
this out. Out of 300 teams, bro, more than 4 should have a chance to win the chip.
Here's the
Yes,
Bro.
and yes, I get that. I understand that. I get what you're saying.
Basketball got 66 teams. I'm just saying.
I get
64. They put the extra play-in games. College basketball 66 teams
here's where it would
or
be fun.
64 get a chance to win a chip,
Let's-
even if you ain't top 25.
I hear you, but that's March Madness, where it's like,
Bro, it's
oh, you
only
miss a
12.
couple
It's
shots.
only 12,
This is
bro.
football.
Yeah, it's only 12.
Here's
The
where
1
it gets
seed is gonna
interesting.
dog the 8 seed every
You don't
single
know that.
time. I promise.
Listen.
Injury can happen.
Listen.
Anything can take
Hold
place.
on, hold on, hold on.
I
Listen,
hear-
listen.
I guess I hear
This
that.
is where it gets
Anything
interesting,
can
right?
take place, bro.
It
So
is
the top
crazy.
in this year, they would have had the playoffs this year.
Yes.
The top 4,
Okay.
obviously Georgia,
Yeah.
TCU, Michigan, Ohio State.
Yes.
They're waiting.
Come on.
Okay.
They're waiting. The bottom 8 who play each other.
Mhm.
It would have been Alabama. Scroll down to who's 12. Alabama would have played USC.
It's a game,
That's
bro.
a game.
That's solid.
That's
Okay.
a game.
That's solid.
You
Okay,
got
that's solid.
you got Tennessee
Tennessee and Florida
versus
State.
Florida State. That's another game.
Solid.
You got Penn State versus
Utah.
Utah.
Game.
Okay.
And then you have
Washington,
Washington versus
Tulane.
Tulane.
Okay, I get that. Now, fast forward to the next. Go ahead.
Okay,
Next round?
fast forward.
Please,
Let's say
please.
let's
Let's
say
go
all
the
top
top
heavy.
ones
All
all,
on.
all
heavy.
top heavy. All
All
top
top
heavy.
heavy.
Washington would play Georgia. Washington,
Georgia, and I would
Okay,
slam Georgia.
fine.
I would slam Georgia minus
Perfect.
65.5.
perfectly
Not
fine.
65.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
Penn
I
State,
promise
Penn
you.
State plays TCU.
Huh?
Penn State and
Penn
TCU.
State plays TCU.
It's a
I
game.
mean, that's a game because they're both
Yeah,
mediocre.
okay, okay, that's
It's a
what we're
game,
saying.
Okay, all right, that's fine. That's fair.
Tennessee plays Michigan. It's another game.
Game.
And then listen,
Nah,
like
Bo was hurt, bro.
Yeah.
Hold on. Nah, Bo was hurt.
The team up north ass.
then we have
I hear you. I'm just saying Bo was hurt.
then we
Blake,
have
and Blake was
4 or
hurt.
5.
All right,
Blake
go ahead.
Bortles
All right,
was
all right,
4 or
all right.
5.
4 or 5 what?
us versus Bama. That's a game.
Talk about a game.
Nigga.
So
Talk
now-
about a
So
game.
now
Yeah,
you're
that's
moving.
a game.
So now you're putting.
Yes.
And that's if
Yes,
and that's
bro.
if we're
Yes.
going top heavy.
Thank you,
That's if we're
brother.
going, that's if we're going top
We're going
heavy.
top heavy.
Brother.
That's when we go top heavy.
Of course.
Watch out, Todd.
Jeez, brother.
The only one
First one tonight, brother.
Not
for
bad.
real, the only one who's walking through
Dang.
that first round is
Georgia.
Is Georgia.
65.5.
Yeah, but everyone else, including
man.
us,
First one of the
we're
night.
struggling.
My bad.
Everyone's gonna have a tough game. So you give those teams that are below 4, you give those teams below 4 a chance
But them
to
games,
have
bro.
something. To have something.
I'm a fan of the 12. I'm a fan of it.
It's a gift and a curse for everything. It's a
Bro,
gift and a
but
curse
you
for everything.
deserve.
I mean, it is what it
even
is.
for the non-power 5.
I'm not mad at it.
They
I'm gonna
deserve
say it
a
that way.
chance,
No,
That's
I'm
a
not
fact.
mad. Like I said,
I'm not
cool
mad
with
at
it,
it.
but
They deserve
you know
a
what I'm saying?
chance.
We just better not get BS
They
when
deserve
we
a chance.
get there.
And yes, like you said though, yes, it give us another chance. Yes, it give
No,
us
well,
another
that's
chance.
what
It
I'm
does
saying.
give
I
us another chance.
allow
Really?
every year
We are
be with
not going to be
Yeah,
under
yeah.
12. We're never. No.
Let me get
We're in the playoffs.
We might be number 8.
Yeah, we in
That's
the
the
offs.
lowest.
smoking this cigarette.
We in the offs. I'll take 10. We in the offs.
We ain't lower than 8.
Nah.
And we slipped up, and that's the only reason we at 10. And you got to get this work.
Let me get some of that liquor, yeah.
Ain't
What is that?
gonna happen.
Is it gone or
Yes.
Yeah.
That's just it.
Nah, you ain't getting that.
All right, give me his then.
That's
That's
mine.
one, a little
Cuz.
bit.
Nah.
You know what?
You got me.
You see what I'm saying? You see what happened?
I ain't got nothing to
She ain't got nothing to do with it. Listen, he drank what was in his cup. You had Joe serving.
Big facts.
I can't help him.
Big facts.
He gonna have to wait on that. Cause
you-
we taking these
you-
cups
What
together.
DC tell him?
Fuck
You
him.
gon'
I
smoke
was
that
wondering-
cigarette.
I wanted to sip.
This whole
No.
segment, this whole segment we're gonna have to edit.
This gonna be one of
Listen.
the shit we cut out because
The bloopers.
it ain't.
The bloopers. The
Fuck
bloopers.
him.
How about this?
Listen,
Who did it on
he
video?
gonna have to let him hit this motherfucking cup because I ain't gonna let him do it.
Yup. Yes, I'm is. Yes, I'm
Because I ain't gonna let him do it.
Oh, appreciate
Tony,
you.
that-
Fuck him.
That's the little brother. He don't
Yeah, appreciate you.
It's like that nigga gonna drink it right to his face. What you mean?
There it is.
All right, so
As
we
we
get back
proceed.
on track.
Nigga, I know. Put,
We done steered. We steered too far left with the low point. So what we want to talk about now, your high point from last year. The thing, obviously, we know Marv is obviously the high point. He's the best thing that the team had. But in a, you try to take this a little left and do something outside of the box. If y'all want me to start, I
As
can
of
tell
what
y'all
you
my
seen?
I can tell y'all my high point
That was
from
like
what
a
I
high
seen.
point from what you
Exactly.
seen.
From
You know mine?
From last team? From last year's
From last,
season?
just
can
last
give you
year,
one.
just last year.
Yeah, I just
can
want
give
to
you
go on the
one.
record by saying I
I
don't
could
care.
give you one because honestly,
It's
it,
last
it
year.
came out of nowhere for
I
me.
don't care. Well, go ahead.
I would have
I'ma
to say
listen.
transfer Johnson.
Yeah, transfer
was-
Johnson.
Y'all talking about
Oh,
off season.
exactly.
Crazy high
No.
point. No,
No.
just a high
Oh,
point in the
10.
season.
In the
When he
season,
came
yeah.
in,
Oh yeah, 10.
to, like what he did,
Yeah,
what he
10
gave
is
us,
10 to this
joining
thing.
the team.
10 to this thing.
Like honestly, I can't ask for more
That-
from a transfer.
That's a
He
fact.
came into the team.
10 to this thing. Matter of
He
fact,
was all in, and he produced for us.
I see
like-
him block.
It's games I felt like we would have lost if it wasn't for him.
well,
Honestly,
see, my thing is,
he
I respect
stepped up
that.
when we needed him
My
to,
thing is, my
which
underrated
is crazy.
hero of our team last year was Tommy.
Okay, we'll give you that.
Like that's how I felt because
Yeah.
he was.
I
every-
love that.
though. He's all, yeah, he's,
I love that,
bro,
though.
but he
That's
don't get the, he don't get the
Right, right,
notoriety.
right.
Like
He don't.
Because he's not a flash player.
Yeah, he
He's
was
not a flash.
Tommy was
Not at all.
everywhere, bro.
Not at all, but he was
Tommy
always
got rocked.
there.
Tommy wasn't even in the finalists for the linebacker joint for the
Which is crazy.
No. The dude that was in there had like 50 less tackles than Tommy.
Tommy
Like,
had 104 total.
Tommy was all over the.
bro, he had like
He had 104 total.
dude that was in there had like 60 tackles. Tommy over 100. How Tommy not in there for best linebacker of the year,
He
bro?
had 70 solo.
How? He had more tackles solo than dude had. Period.
Total.
Don't forget, it's only a 12-game joint.
assistant and all.
Like,
baby.
come on. How Tommy
Assistant.
not in
Tommy
there,
had
bro?
70 solos.
Tommy
This is
reminded
solo
me
tackle.
of
70.
James Laurinaitis. That's how
James
Tommy was coming.
Laurinaitis.
Bro.
Shout
And
out
he back
James
on the coaching
Laurinaitis.
staff, just so you know.
And the mouth.
Yep, he back on the coaching staff.
And the mouth.
Hey,
Yeah,
my
man,
high
what's
point.
up?
Y'all gonna laugh. My high point last year was finally seeing C.J. Stroud use his legs. in the
Yeah, CJ used the leg.
CJ
Bro,
finally
yeah.
What do you-
ran.
Like what?
Bro,
Yeah.
you have so many opportunities to take off
Yeah.
Bro,
and at
yeah.
least get a
Yo,
first down.
yo, if he would have showed Vegas that he uses his legs, every spread would
not
have went up
understand?
10 points.
Do you,
100%.
yes.
Like,
Yes.
bro.
Because you
I
got
don't
to
know why
factor
you're
it
so
in.
scared.
I have no
Now
idea.
your
I have no
average
idea.
yards go
Bro,
from
I get it. You want to be a quarterback.
20 and a half
Listen,
to 55 and a half.
Listen, I get it. You want to be a quarterback.
Well,
Like, I get it. You
I
want
get
to be
it.
a prototypical quarterback that just slings the ball.
Sit
I
in the
get it.
pocket.
I
But, yo,
get that.
that's
but
not the
when
league
something
nowadays.
breaks
That's
down,
not the NFL nowadays.
you got to scramble,
Yeah,
and you
do
got
Do it.
12 yards easy in front of you.
There were so
Go
many
get
times.
those yards.
There were so many
100%.
times he just sat in the pocket, patting the ball, then just took a sack.
And made a bad decision.
Made a bad decision.
Make a bad
Like,
decision.
bro,
Just take off.
Run.
Yeah.
I don't
You're
care if
not
you get
slow.
5.
Like, what the hell?
I don't care if you
Who
get
you
5 yards. You can
Talking
get 4 or
about
5
CJ
yards.
using using his legs.
It can be first
That
down.
was my high point.
That was
Was
his
him
high
in,
point.
It can be
in the-
first
using his
down.
finally,
You
like-
gonna get 4 or 5 yards on first down
Like, yo,
because
you
the
did
play
that,
broke down.
Yo, you did
Thank
that.
you.
You did that one play against Georgia. Can you imagine what you would have did against Western Kentucky? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Some corny team.
Arkansas
Like,
State.
just, yeah, right. And I get it.
once
We
the
go,
game
like,
we was at,
we was
yeah,
out there.
Yep.
I get that, but I'm
Yep.
just saying, like,
That's true.
that was my high point for the season. Like, when I seen him do that,
I
I'm
hear
like,
you.
oh my god.
That's
He
what
has
it is.
legs.
Yeah, that's
I
what
hear
it is.
you.
It's like,
Yeah.
oh, he can run.
My high point was the emergence of Dallin.
Down hated.
That's it, man. Yeah,
That's a good one.
Yes.
you got the stats
Yes.
there. What
That's a
was
good
his
one.
average
Put down
per run?
Hayden.
Like
It
it
was
was
hard.
over 5.
It was
definitely
7 yards.
Exactly. It was over 5.
He was putting in work.
It was like 7 yards.
What you got there?
5 yards a carry.
5
was
yards
5?
a carry.
5 touchdowns. 55 yards
Come
a
on.
game. He
And
only
it-
played 10 games.
that's barely
and
getting
that's
carries.
barely.
Right, because don't forget,
But-
your earlier point was
Yeah, 111.
Xavier.
Yeah.
Xavier, they put him at running back. Don't
They
forget that.
did. They
They
did.
Over Dallin.
Uh-huh.
And he had 12 carries.
It didn't
Xavier.
let Dallin come back, and now Dallin's
Well, see, Xavier had big plays too, though. Like, so
he
the
did.
sweep, he had the jet sweep.
was big bursts. Yeah.
My
Up.
boy had
Please.
12 carries for 146
Debo-
yards
he
and a
was-
touchdown.
he was
That's
on his Debo
Xavier
Samuel.
Johnson,
Exactly.
which is crazy.
he was on his Debo.
Exactly.
Yeah, he was.
He was on his
exactly
Debo way.
that. But
Res-
Dallin, yeah,
respectfully.
Dallin had 111
Respectfully,
carries,
because you wear my number.
553
Xavier,
yards,
I'm number 10.
and 5
Out here
touchdowns.
amongst us,
And that's
I'm
at
number
the
10.
third
Us.
receiver spot.
When I look at the running backs,
That's
right,
the third receiver spot.
and
I
I
mean,
look at
running back spot.
mine,
Pardon
right?
me.
I look at mine. I'm like, okay, he got a little speed burst. He's a power back.
But you know why mine nice, right?
Yeah, but
No,
it's cool.
Lord
It's cool.
Jesus.
Don't even worry about the last.
Whatever.
name.
We ain't even talking about that.
Then you look at Travion. Okay, Travion got the speed. You can't tackle him. You
But
can't
he
leg
got
tackle him.
hurt.
Then it's like, okay, what's the difference between those two and Dallin? And I don't see a difference. He's got the same thing.
No,
He's
I
got the
think-
speed.
I
He's got
just-
the power.
Smaller.
I think
Pause.
Dallin more elusive.
I think he
There
is
you go.
too.
I think
He's
he's,
a-
going to be more
he-
elusive.
Who
That's
we
why I
comparing
feel like
the first
he's
two? The first two?
Travion
Travion and mine.
and mine.
Travion and mine remind me of like
Carlos
A
Hyde.
Beanie Well or
Yeah, oh,
Carlos.
Lord, and Beanie.
no.
Oh my
so
God.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
obviously I'm gonna mention the Buckeye, but I'm gonna go a little off.
Yeah.
Fucking Zeke and Pollard, like
Huh?
you got just the
Oh, you're
just
talking about
the-
together.
Yeah, yeah,
like-
Oh, like one
combination.
person.
Yeah, like a
okay,
combination,
okay,
like-
yeah.
I was just
like you
comparing
just
yeah.
them.
like
I don't know. I feel like Dallin. I don't know.
And that's
Dallin
for
is
who?
strong. Dallin is
no,
strong.
I'm talking about Mayan and
Mayan.
Travion.
Oh,
you
yeah.
feel like they
I'm
like
comparing
that?
them two.
Okay, okay,
Oh, I'm
yeah.
not talking about
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about them two.
Yeah.
Like I feel like,
No, what was
that's
the,
what it is with them two.
Like with them
Nah,
two.
no. You know who they
Kinda.
remind me of?
Kinda.
It might,
Minus the feed me tattoo.
it might be a little bit farther than what you might remember. But Jacksonville, when
I'm
they had
sorry.
Maurice Jones-Drew,
MJD.
exactly.
And
when they had
Fred Taylor.
and
Yeah.
I ain't that much of a baby dad.
Yeah.
That's
That
what they
was
remind me.
crazy.
That's what
That
they
was
remind
tough.
me of.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes. That was crazy.
That's what they
That
remind
was
me.
crazy.
I've been around.
That was crazy though. That
That's
was
what they
tough.
remind me
That
of.
was tough.
Yeah,
Those players
That
where
was
it's like
tough.
you're gonna get something from both of them.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a different style,
But
the
you're
result,
still going to get
Yeah,
what
Now
you're
we got
looking
Cal
for.
McCord.
the result is gonna be the same.
Yeah, we do. How you feeling about
Philly's
that?
on. That's Philly's on.
You
He
got
from-
Kyle
he a PA
McCord
guy.
now.
We PA guys, so
Yeah.
we repping McCord.
I'm feeling
Shout out
Okay,
to
let me ask
Bar.
you a question. Obviously, like, it's I guess his job to lose, but do you think he comes in as a starter?
I think
Cal?
he would because
Who?
Kyle.
Kyle who?
McCord.
McCord.
Quarterback.
What do you mean comes in as a starter? You mean as in spring ball?
No. First game of the season, do you think he's a starter?
Yeah.
Yes,
I
1000%.
do.
Who's
He
starting
has-
over?
I
him?
do.
He has a high school relationship with Marvin.
Who's starting
Only
over?
way
him?
he-
High school.
Only way he does it, you good? Bless you.
Who's starting over? him?
Bless you. Yeah.
There you go.
What you want? It ain't me, is it?
Who's gonna start over him?
Yeah,
I'm
he
just
got
saying,
two. You
you know
got
how
three.
it goes. You know how it
I
goes.
know how
especially-
What's the name that left already?
That's why I hit him after the second one. You good? I know his count.
Raiola?
Yours is 3, bitch. I wait after the
Raiola?
second one.
Nah,
I wait.
thought he,
You got
He
2.
left.
Him,
He
I-
decommitted. That's what
I'm
I'm
good on
saying.
2. 2 for me, baby.
I
I
got
thought,
wait.
I thought he decommitted.
He did.
No, McCord. First of all,
So
McCord came in a couple games last season,
Rioli.
right?
Relax.
McCord came
Ravioli.
in. No,
Ravioli said
This
decommitted.
is-
it's right there. It's
Right
Devin
here.
Brown. It's Devin Brown
Yeah,
who they
that's
think
the-
is going
that's what I'm saying.
take
McCord
over.
was solid.
This is
No.
it
Hey,
right now.
it's
No, I'm saying,
McCord was
I know.
solid, but
It's
you know
count,
how, you
though.
know how
They
like
think that-
annoying
yeah.
and hard it is
Redshirt
just to come
freshman.
in during
It's count.
like a 60-5 game and you can't
Bro,
do
he
what
got
you
the
want
best
to do.
receiver
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
nation. He throwing the ball to the best receiver in
Grab
the
a
nation.
couple more of those though, cuz.
First off. So his job ain't that hard. And he got Cade Stover back.
Oh, yeah,
And he still got Travion Henderson back there.
What a plug.
And he still got Emeka and Buka. He still got Emeka and Buka. He still got Marvin. He still got the 3 that's coming in, the 3 top 5 receivers coming in this season. Like, just throw the ball.
Brandon Initis.
Brandon Ennis.
I don't know how to
Ennis.
say his name. Okay. Yeah, you know. I was going with Initis,
Nah,
you know.
it's Ennis.
Yeah, Ennis. Ennis is fine.
Like, he got
But
weapons coming in
that's-
and
that's
got weapons
Heartline.
still there.
That's Heartline.
But he the
doing
OC now.
That's
That's
hard-
my point.
that. He getting the wide receiver.
He the OC now. So who better to call the plays for the receivers than the receiver coach?
I don't know if y'all know his stat line there,
Who
but
better?
he was crazy. No, not yet. Let me get
Who's
that right
better?
there.
Oh,
Yeah, real
shit,
quick.
my bad.
It's good.
First off, he been
bad, beloved.
recruited of the year for what?
Appreciate you. I asked for it back. I asked for it back.
He got recruited of the year 2-3 years.
I heard that motherfucker. I'm here. I'm like, wait.
Yeah, nah, it was
Oh,
a little bit
oh,
less.
I'll get that little Z.
A little bit less.
I ain't gonna let nothing go.
But man, like,
You looking good.
we got a team laid out. He got the whole
Honestly,
roster here.
I
Like,
just-
just looking at this roster, this is a championship roster. This is a whole championship
Let me take a minute to
roster.
say,
Honestly,
shout out to Bucknut Nation.
I just hope.
Shout out to the Buckeye Nation.
Yeah.
Shout out to all y'all. You know what I
Hopefully
mean, that's
y'all
out there.
become Bucknut Nation.
Oh,
Bucknut Nation.
Yeah, Bucknut
Boys.
Nation.
Hey.
Buckeye Nation, Bucknutboyz. We one
Ah.
of the same. You know what I mean? So shout out to all y'all.
Oh.
Please
Facts.
share this.
Facts.
Please, just help us help you.
like, share, follow.
But we love it like you love it.
share.
Currently, we only
Share,
on
share.
IG. IG as
Just-
Bucknutboyz with a Z at the end. Currently, that's what we on. We're gonna run it, man. This is episode 1.
You'll find all of our individual
We're gonna keep going.
IGs.
We're gonna eventually do
In the bio
page.
individual Jones. So, we're here. So we ran through everything that we wanted to talk about, really,
the
except
pilot.
for the big thing. Pause.
Pause.
Lord have
Thank you.
mercy.
The big
God bless.
expectation for this upcoming
It's
year.
not a big expectation. It's the same expectation
the
that it is every year.
expectation.
Win a national championship. It's as simple as that.
How they
Yeah.
get done?
Beat the
and
team up north
How?
And win, yes.
and win the
How?
chip.
How is that done? How we want to win the chip?
Consistent coaching.
How is it done?
Consistent coaching is
Execution.
the starter for me.
You know what I say?
Consistent
Execution.
coaching.
Air that. Let it all hang out.
I heard that.
Like, because we didn't see conservative ball.
Yep, we got running backs for
We
days.
seen conservative ball. Let's let it all hang out, man. Just throw caution in the wind.
You have the same thing to lose if you just let it all go than you do if you keep it conservative.
Yeah,
It's the
that's
same.
a
You know what I'm saying?
That's a
Trust,
fact.
just
Yeah.
trust
Go.
your personnel.
Go.
Trust your
We
personnel.
got the wide receivers. We got the running backs. We got the defense. We got the D line. We got the
Listen,
D
You
backs.
got the talent, period.
We
You
could
got the overall
cross
athletes.
the board.
You
We have
got
the
the overall
team
athletes.
to do it.
You have the overall
Let's
athletes.
just do it.
Yeah.
I know it's easier said than done. We get it. We
what
get
y'all
it.
could do is swap out a few of the coaching staff for us four.
Yeah.
And bring us down there.
Yeah. I'm
And
focused
we
on-
guarantee a national
I'm
title.
focused on the defensive side.
We, us four right here,
I'm
on
focused
the
on
staff,
the defensive
Show
side.
we
this.
would guarantee
We
a national
Yeah.
title.
defensive side.
I would give you 2 years of my earnings if we don't bring you a
I
national
guarantee
championship.
We definitely
you.
bringing a chip.
In 2 years,
I guarantee
you can have
you.
every bit of whatever I'm making.
It's simple.
Yeah.
It's simple. It ain't too much to think about.
Man.
Put us on staff, natty.
And just so y'all
Just
know,
let me be
Right.
with the corners.
All you gotta do.
yeah, I'll
I'd
take
be
the
great.
linebackers.
Natty.
Let me take them linebackers.
Natty.
Ryan, you know you got the wide receivers.
Nah,
okay?
I'm
No.
I
You
got
got
wide
Morgan
receivers,
there.
but
Yeah.
I'm working with. I'm under Heartline. I
I
promise.
appreciate you. Yeah,
You
yeah,
feel
that's
me?
cool. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Understood.
You can go with the wide
100%.
receivers.
Yeah,
though.
I'm
You
gonna go there
definitely
though. I'm gonna go there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Natty.
there. I'm gonna go there.
Hey,
But
yo, I
promise
don't
you,
know.
me and Heartline gonna be.
I don't know what's wrong with my
boys.
phone right now, though. This shit's crazy.
That's all I'm saying. Because
Cause
it's
My
we shouldn't be
phone-
going this long.
I'm
It's
not
a
even
drought.
typing nothing,
It's
and
unnecessary.
my phone keep
It's
telling
hearing
me
things.
liquor store.
Liquor store, first of all.
Liquor stuff.
Shout out to Crown Apple. Where the Crown Apple go?
Who got
Where
the lighters?
Crown Apple?
The Crown Apple went to the garbage can.
Box,
Hey, man.
baby.
Hell yeah, box.
I got
Shout
the
out,
box.
shout out Crown Apple.
Shout out them. Shout
This what we on
Rona.
tonight.
Shout out.
Shout
El
Corona.
Yep.
El
shout out
Corona.
Corona. Don't worry.
Where'd the lighters go?
Survey
We gonna
size.
drink
Who
that.
took the lighters?
Shout out El
That's
Bar.
you.
Survey size for all my
The lighters.
Spanish folk.
But man,
The world may never know.
Where's the lighters?
One
You didn't know have it, bruv.
one other thing
Oh,
I
I
do
got
want to
one.
talk about.
My friend.
Jesus
One other
Christ.
thing I do want to talk about.
What's that?
Our experience going to Columbus, man.
One of my
You
best
go
experiences
to
ever.
Columbus. We've been there. We've been in that stadium.
Honestly,
We've been on Main Street.
That's one of my.
We were there.
That was one of like my greatest
25
moments
double A. We sat there.
ever
Yeah, I've done
in
some.
my life.
I've done some like.
That was one of my
I've done
greatest
some-
moments. Ever.
I've done some fun
Like,
things, like some cool things and shit. You know.
Yeah.
And obviously, like, just as
bro.
I know you guys will say the same thing, but the best experience of your life was the kids. Having
Of
the
course,
kids,
of course.
obviously.
Kids
We
is
don't have
always
kids.
going to be. Yes.
But I'm not gonna lie.
I'm
I'm
talking
talking
about
about
me
up
going
there,
somewhere?
Up there?
going to Ohio State
Boys, yeah, up there.
was amazing. But what made it even better was that I was with y'all through.
Yeah.
Like,
That's a
that's
fact.
the thing.
I
And
wouldn't
didn't
want to
just
be up
go
there by
You know what I'm
myself
saying? I didn't
or
just
with
go
somebody
up there
else.
to go.
Nah, that's
I
not
didn't
it.
go out with you
Being
know
up
what I'm
there
saying?
with y'all,
Went
Shorty.
with the gang.
I didn't do none of
yes. Yes. Went with the
I
gang.
went with
man.
I went with
It
my
was
brothers.
so much love out there.
I went with my
This is
family.
why
That's
here
a whole
right
nother-
now.
Columbus, Ohio.
This is why we
I
here
love
right now.
y'all.
Columbus,
It
y'all
was
showed us so
nothing
much love.
but
Columbus.
love. I
So
love
much
y'all.
love.
I appreciate y'all. And yes,
So much love.
we
And-
running it back.
And to touch base on that, we running it back. We
We
will be there
running
for the
it
spring game.
Back.
April
We will be
15th. We're going to be
Yeah.
there for the spring game.
You gonna
Look
see
for
us.
us. 25 double A
Double A.
is where we
Please.
said.
Double
25
A,
double
baby.
A. We will always touch
Double
them
A.
seats.
We gonna be
We're
there.
going to be in the white jerseys all the
Always.
time.
Custom Jones.
Custom with our
With
name
the
on
O.
back, with the big O.
Don't even
You
worry
know
about
what
it.
time it is. We will be there.
You gonna
But
see
then
love.
we're going to take the second one and we're going to go
And that
to
one gonna just be
Ohio State versus Maryland.
Yeah, we should be there for the
We
Maryland
going
game.
for that
We'll go to
one.
Maryland game.
We
I'm
should
pretty
be there
sure
for the
that's
Maryland
what,
game.
October 7th, I think it
7th,
was.
I believe. Yes,
We should be there for the Maryland game
I
as
think it was
well.
October 7th.
25 double A again.
We're going to always 25 double
No
A.
Always.
If you're in 25 double A, don't say hey.
Don't please say hey,
you
but
just
just know we're that way.
You
We're-
got to be
that's
in
it.
25 double A. It's too close.
You don't
man.
know where we
Where
at.
we
Yeah, that way.
Y'all,
Yeah, it's got to be
Yeah,
25
that
double
way.
hey,
A.
Yeah.
that's A.
Got to be
25
25 double A.
It was a beautiful experience going to Columbus last year. So now it's
that was it.
as a family, it's a tradition of ours.
Man, the craziest
Slowly,
every
thing,
year.
one of the craziest things about that trip was the little kids that was excited.
The
Bro, we
kids.
ran into
Bro, we-
3 little kids that was like,
Take
this is our
pictures.
first time. Can we take a picture with
Right,
y'all?
right.
Can we do this? Like,
Right.
for us, it's our first time.
This is our first trip
as
there
adults.
as well.
This is a little,
Little
child.
kid.
Yeah,
Thank
this
you.
is
Imagine,
a
Like
child.
what?
Imagine
Yes.
if I was there at that age.
Exactly,
Right.
bro. Like,
Oh my
Yes.
goodness.
as a kid coming up,
Yes,
coming
you
up
can have
from where
this
we was
picture.
coming
What?
up, exactly, coming up from where we grew up at,
Right.
and you know,
We took
poverty,
pictures
and this
like we
and
was on
that.
the team.
Right.
The TV,
Yeah.
the TV
Once
was
they started
it.
Photoshop, we put us in the
Bro,
we put us in the
exactly.
stands in the Photoshop joint. You
We
feel me?
took pictures like we was they
But this year, this is starting it off. This is the first podcast that we doing. We got plenty more coming up. But we
Save
want
the
y'all to
podcast.
know who the Bucknutboyz are.
Yeah.
This is us. This is us right here. So
in a nutshell or a buck nutshell.
Like Lil Durk said,
either
it's all love.
in a Bucknut
In a
shell.
Buck-
And we all play football, and I'm the best one.
So on that, since he telling
Yeah,
lies,
I'm gonna let him.
since he telling lies, we gonna cut out of here, man.
We're gonna slide off that.
I hope y'all like it. Give us
B&B.
any feedback y'all got. Please send it to us,
B&B.
please, man. Anything we can
love.
do to make this thing go.
B&B.
Appreciate
Hey,
y'all.
Make sure y'all catch us when we get them campus, man. April.
Bucknut
We'll be
Boys
there.
is out. But we will have this content up and rolling, and we will have much more
More
coming
footage
for y'all.
coming from Columbus.
April 15th, we at the spring
Certainly.
game. October 7th, we at
Soon.
Ohio State versus
Be
Maryland.
back down here before
And we
that.
got y'all. We gonna continue to drink, man. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Please
Love
follow
y'all.
us on Instagram at Bucknutboyz. Please,
Hey.
please.
Let's go get another
Just
one,
holler
man.
at us. You know, we here, we around.
Natty runs. Let's go get another
And
one.
we are active on our accounts.
Oh yeah, we
Let's go get
there.
another
Please
one.
believe
We
we're
there.
active.
We there.
Hey, we on the
We
quest
there.
for 9.
We looking for that. We need that.
Some guys